What is the income-to-rent ratio in tenant screening? Imagine you're trying to figure out if a potential tenant can comfortably afford your rental property. You want to make sure they won't struggle to pay rent each month. That's where the income-to-rent ratio comes into play. It's a simple but powerful tool used by landlords and property managers to assess affordability. The income-to-rent ratio compares how much money a tenant earns before taxes each month to the amount they will pay for rent. To find this ratio, you divide the tenant's gross monthly income by the monthly rent. For example, if someone makes $6,000 a month and the rent is $2,000, their income-to-rent ratio is 3-to-1. That means they earn 3 times the rent amount. Most landlords prefer tenants whose rent does not exceed 30% of their gross income. This means the tenant should earn at least 3 times the rent to comfortably cover rent and other expenses like utilities, groceries, and transportation. For instance, if rent is $2,400 a month, the tenant should earn around $1,000 monthly. Landlords use this ratio early in the screening process because tenants spending more than 30% of their income on rent are more likely to have trouble paying on time. But it's not the only factor. Credit history and rental background also matter. A tenant with a high credit score might qualify even if their income-to-rent ratio is slightly below the ideal. In the context of property management and wealth building, understanding this ratio helps protect your investment. It ensures you select tenants who are more likely to pay rent reliably. To check the ratio, landlords verify income through pay stubs, tax returns, or employment letters. Then they apply the formula. Income-to-rent ratio equals gross monthly income divided by monthly rent. If the result is 3 or higher, or if rent is 30% or less of income, the tenant generally qualifies. If it's lower, you might ask for additional proof of income, a cosigner, or decide to pass on the application. Using this ratio makes tenant screening more objective and consistent. It helps you find tenants who can afford your property without risking late payments or defaults. It's a simple step that can save you time and money while building a stable rental income stream.